In this video, I'm going to teach you how to go from this to this. Hey guys, it's Cam with Pro Photo Rental. Sometimes when you're shooting outdoors, the schedule mandates that you shoot at a terrible time of day, like right now. We're shooting in the middle of the day, so the sun is directly overhead, causing just a gross amount of shadow on the front of my face. Also, the brightness of the day is dictating that I set the lens to be at f/16 in order to get any visibility out of this. But believe it or not, shooting at this time of day, although not ideal, is not unsalvageable. So in this video, we're gonna give you our top 3 tips for how to shoot outdoors in direct sunlight. Let's go. So the first tip that we want to talk about is the use of neutral density filters, or ND filters for short. An ND filter filters out certain wavelengths of UV rays in order to help your camera read the image better. So in essence, it's a pair of sunglasses for your camera. Why put sunglasses on your camera? By using ND filters, you can actually stop up to a brighter aperture, creating a more appealing depth of field in the image. Typically when I'm shooting, I like to shoot it around f4 or f2.8. So if we stop up to f2.8, it looks like this. And as you can tell, this is a completely unusable image. Everything's completely blown out and it looks like I'm standing on the surface of the sun. But with the application of ND filters, we can go from this image to this, which is a much more usable and appealing visual. By shooting at this f-stop, we're actually able to make the subject pop out more by increasing the sharpness and having a nice amount of bokeh in the background. Having this tool on hand and as a regular part of your kit is essential, especially if you're doing run and gun shooting where you can't do elaborate setups outdoors. One of the quickest and most effective ways to try and salvage a terrible lighting scenario like this is simply by using ND. This is still not an ideal scenario, but it is a step in the right direction to creating a more usable image. All that being said, let's talk about SCRIMs. A SCRIM is a really helpful tool for diffusing, bouncing, and managing light. And in this scenario, we wanted to use it to diffuse the harsh sunlight so that the shadows on my face aren't quite as sharp. So we took a Chimera 6x6 frame, combined it with the Chimera full grid SCRIM, hoisted that up over me, and angled it so that I am completely under the SCRIM, so that now all of the harsh sunlight is diffused all around me. So essentially we're hacking this so that the sun is acting like a key light. Our third and final tip is when you're shooting outdoors and you have this set up, it could be helpful to use a bounce. When I say a bounce, I'm referring in this case to a 42-inch 5-in-1. It has different textures to create different lighting effects. Its entire purpose is to, you guessed it, bounce light into the subject's face. So for this setup, we're actually just using a white bounce off to the side. We have Derek holding a white bounce and he's just catching that sunlight to get some of it up into my face. This can help create a cleaner, more optimistic look a little bit brighter and more professional. In any case, it's always a great thing to have on set because you never know when you're going to want to use it. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for checking us out. If you have any questions, you can always reach us at service@prophotorental.com or call us right at the shop. We love talking with clients about what they got going on. My name's Cam. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.